And before we do anything else, we want to make sure that we don't get tons of stuff inside the throttle bodies. And whilst I'm working on the bike, I thought it would be a good idea to desulfate the battery. So make sure that it is as good as it can be. I've cleaned up a little bit here now. So the next thing to do is to take the coils, spark plug coils off, the spark plugs, and take the plugs out so that we can rotate the engine, so that we can valve these checks. Don't need any special tools to take the coils off the plugs, but it helps if you lift the rubber lip off and put some WD-40 in there so that they move a little bit easier, and then just carefully pull them out. I said there's nothing to it, but a little bit of extra power helps. Easy peasy. That one doesn't look too good. One of the most annoying things you can do to an engine is to cross-thread or break the spark plug threads. Be careful. Only use a tool, a handle that you can put torque onto to loosen them. And then when you put them back, make sure you put them back just using the extension bar, and then lift them carefully out. Use a torque wrench if you want, but they don't need to be tightly linked up. Just be careful. I'm confused. There should be a rubber thingy in there. It was there a moment ago. I've lost it. Can't get the plugs out. Plugs actually look very good. before we do anything else, put a sock in it. So now we take the valve cover. It's really important to keep these the right way. There's a little cup there and a bolt there, and they go on like that. Right there is a rubber seal, so just make sure that they're all the right way. This one came off with the rubber seal on it. I believe BMW says that you should put new bolts in here. I don't think that's necessary. I'm not going to do it. Oh yeah, forgot. The throttle cable needs to come off too. I'm always a bit scared when I see extra silicone inside an engine. This silicone will also seal oil passages. Right, so we're going to do the valve clearances, and I printed out this sheet that gives me the left and the right cylinder. There's 4 valves per cylinder, so exhaust valves are there and intake valves are there. We can now mark in these boxes what the valve clearances are. Also has a guide, that's the clutch side, and that's the brake side on the handlebar, and that's the front of the bike, and that's the rear of the bike. And this is how the cams need to be to get the TDC, top dead center, on each of the cylinders. I'll show you how to do that now. So now we're going to be looking for E and I on the inside. They should be next to each other, just like on this diagram, E and I, like that. This is the point where you get your lovely assistant to turn the rear wheel, keep the bike in 6th gear, and just carefully turn the rear wheel. And here comes the E, as you can see. So that now needs to be a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit more, carefully, a little bit more, and just a tad more. That was too much. So one more time. Here comes E again. Okay, just a little bit, just tiny, that's it. Stop. Right. So now that was not it, so we need to continue a little bit more. Stop. Just a tad more. Just a tad more. That's it. Little bit more. Tiny fraction more. That's about it. Right. There's an E. E and I are opposite each other. So that means that cylinder 1 is now at TDC. So the process is actually quite simple. With this, like that, you need to say that these two valves here should have a clearance of 0.27 to 0.35 millimeters. So you get a feeler gauge and 15 and 20, 35, and now I'm sticking this in here, and basically it should not go in there. So you stick it under the cam above the valve, and no, it doesn't fit. So we can try another one, and until we then have the right a firm slip in under there, that's the gap that we get. Trying 0.28. So now we've done the left cylinder, the number 1 cylinder, and they turn out to be 0.3, 0.3, 0.18 and 0.2. So 1 is close to tolerance. But now we need to change the cam from that one to that one. So let's turn the wheel again, please, assistant. Okay, slow, very slowly. No, so stop there for now. Let's keep going a bit. Keep going. Okay, slow now, very slow now. So just 1 second. Right. Oh, I think that might be it. Yep. The N is there, over in that corner there, there's the X. So now we need to do the feeler gauge thing again, just as on the first cylinder. And this is where I was supposed to show you some clips of how to button it all back together and live happily ever after. Unfortunately, there are no more clips about this. However, you might have noticed the slack cam chain, so we will be getting back to that. But if your valve clearances at this stage are fine, all you now have to do is basically reverse the procedure and put the engine back together. Sorry about the lack of clips, but there will be more F800GS servicing videos. Thank you for watching.